right now. So let's go ahead and continue working with this page. So in the last video I stopped and I told you that there is something wrong, as you can see, with the slider. So basically the slider only shows two right here, and after it shows those two, it stopped. It stops for a while, from showing anything, and then it goes along and show the other two records that we have. Well, it turns out that the problem actually is right there. It's just like, in the inputs, just like I told you, in the last video. So what we want to go ahead and do, we want to go ahead and also loop through this part, so let's go ahead right here and paste this in. So right after this, I want to copy this part, and in the banner one right here, if you looked at the inputs that I just deleted, the ID was banner 1, banner 2, and banner 3 and 4. But we want to go ahead and we want to pass in the ID right there, right here, and the ID will basically be dynamic. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Based on the number of records that we have. So since we displayed this dynamically now, it should actually work. All right, so I'm gonna go right after this, and I'm gonna go in for each like that. So now save this. All right, so if you look right here, now it's displaying this country right here, and now it's gonna display the other country, and it should actually go in an infinite loop like that. It's not gonna stop and show like some weird picture, or some empty space. So yeah, it's gonna go like this always, which is actually great. The next thing that we should actually take care of, if you look right here, you will see something weird. You will see these images, and these are not the images that I inserted. Actually, these are not the ones that I inserted in the database. If you look at, the images, for example, never mind this. If you look at the images right here, you will see that I inserted country 1 and country 2 in the database. So those are the images that I inserted in the database right there. If you look right here, country 1 and country 2.gbg. But those are not the images that I just show you. So what it happens, it might be displaying some images from the CSS, some CSS code that we have right there in the public or something. So I want to go ahead and I want to overwrite this part. So to overwrite this, we want to go ahead and we want to go to this div with the ID top-banner right here, and I'm gonna go and do a style. So inside the style, I'm just gonna go background image right there, and I'm gonna go ahead right here, and I'm gonna set up a URL. And inside this URL, I'm just gonna go asset like that, and I'm gonna go assets / images, where we show our own images. And if you look right here, we will just go country, and then we will grab the image right away. So this will allow us to simply display the image dynamically. If you look right over here, since we already have the country right at the top, we can use it right now, display the image. So just save this. Let's go ahead and refresh this now. So as you can see, there is actually the image right there, the dynamic image, and there is the second image right here, which is great. If you look at them, if you want to check them out once again. All right, so all is fine and all is great. If you look at this part, it's displaying 2 and 1 right here. So we want to change this. So maybe we will actually comment this part. So I just want to look at it right here. Maybe it's this part right here. So we can comment this part. We don't want to even show it. That's totally fine. We can actually make this so it will be ordered by ID ascending, something like this, and this will fix the problem if you want to fix it like that. So let's just refresh this, and it will start right now from 1. All right, it will not start from 2. The reason it's starting from 2 is basically when we went ahead and we make this order by the ID descendingly. So as you can see right here, it will start from 1, as you can see. All right, so actually, yeah, it's working perfectly. So now to the next part right here, which is displaying also the countries right here down at the bottom. So let me go to home.blade. Let me go at this part. So we will also have a couple of items. So as you can see, we will have a couple of divs. So all what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna delete those, and we're gonna pick one and then loop through it right away. All right, so those are the two that we want to delete. So let me go ahead, let me look. All right, so those are the two, so just delete them right away. And let's go right there above this. Let's go for each, and then we can just go countries as country, and we can simply copy this whole div, paste. All right, and let me copy this country, and let me go. So there is actually the images, and I want to go asset right here. I want to go ahead and I want to go to assets slash images right there, and I'm simply going to concatenate this, you know, the dynamic value that's coming from the database. So there is the image right there. Let me now delete this, we do not need it. So let me see, there is actually the name right there. So if I just go right here and if I paste in name, and there is the continent, let's paste this in, and this will be the continent. So let me go to the model and let me pick up the word so we do not miss anything up. So let me copy and paste. All right, so right after this, if we copy, I guess that this is the description right there, this whole paragraph. So let me go ahead and remove and paste. So this will be description, and right here is I guess that this is the number of people right there. So if we paste this in, so there is the population. Also, we need to display this, which is the territory. So let me just copy this, and right here is simply the average price. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this first, and then I'm gonna paste this in. Oh, let me copy this, the average price right there, and that's actually everything. So yeah, let's go ahead right now and save. All right, so as you can see, we will only see those two countries right there. As you can see, everything is dynamic right over here. So yeah, this will be all. This will be all for this video. And the next one, we should actually go ahead and work on the, work on the about page. All right, so I will see you on the next video.